Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. To this day.
I wanted to address, man, Terence, man. Terence, go ahead, Slim. Ain't nobody clout chasing on your name. The fuck out of here. Who's clout chasing on your name? Don't get mad at me. Get mad at Todd. Todd was the one who originally put it out there. When you was about to fight, when they asked him about fighting Matisse and etc., Todd was the one who did an interview talking about some where I don't think he'll do good with Matisse with a big puncher because he got into an altercation with Mr. Gary Russell Jr. and I think that chin injury was still harm him for his career. Don't get mad at me for saying some factual information. This ain't no bluff. If you feel some type of way, like I said, you don't got to fight right now. You don't got to fight. Make something happen. I meet you at 47. Stop playing, man. These dudes faking, man. It's crazy.
Nino Brown Boxing, and I'm back in the building. Shout out to the LDBC. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. So DMV's very own Mr. Gary Russell Jr., he decided to go on Instagram and make a public statement regarding the whole him injuring Terence Crawford's chin situation in the past. And Gary Russell, he set the record straight. I mean, no difference than how he does anything else that he's had to speak on in the past. And Gary Russell has also made it clear in this statement that he's willing to move up to 147 if him and Terence Crawford need to settle things out in the ring. Now, he spoke on the fact that Terence Crawford doesn't have a fight right now. They have a date that Bob Arum is floating around mid-November, but no real opponent, nothing set in stone. Now, I understand that Gary Russell is multiple divisions lower, but considering where Terence Crawford came from, the weight class that he came from, I mean, if Gary Russell wants to smoke, I'm all for it. Now, in this situation, well, everyone knows I'm all like, when it comes to the welterweight division, I'm a huge fan of Terence Crawford and Errol Spence. I like both of those guys equally. Very different, but I like them both. And in situations that I defend Terence Crawford. But when it comes to somebody that's from my hometown, if you're a DMV native, I ride with you. So Gary Russell in this situation, what I'm going to do, I'm going to ride with the hometown guy. I'm going to ride with him until the wheels fall off. And that size doesn't matter. Weight classes don't matter. Terence Crawford, Gary Russell Jr. called you out. Excuse me, Mr. Gary Russell Jr., he called you out. Are you going to make the fight? It's already been put out there clear as day that you do not have an opponent. We're going to see what happens. Manny Pacquiao has been rumored to fight you, Terence. He's been rumored to fight Mikey Garcia. So we'll see how things unfold in the near future. But Gary Russell has put it out there, and he's made it known that he's willing to move up to 147. No catch weights. No you moving down to 140. Nothing like that. A clear multi-weight class jump stated by Mr. Gary Russell Jr. At this point in time, you can take the fight, you can avoid the fight, or you can just choose to try to call Gary Russell's bluff. At the end of the day, the offer has been put on the table. He's shown his interest in facing you. You feel upset, you feel disrespected. We know how Bud gets in these type of situations. Well, this is not a situation where, like any other situation, any beef, this man is telling you that he will settle it with you in the ring. Plain and simple. We'll see how it all plays out. It's Nino Brown Boxing. Shout out to the LDBC, and I'm out.